felicitates Muslims on Eid al-Fitr celebrations. President Tinubu restates commitment to renewed hope agenda. On the 14th, floods surge to critical levels in southern Russia. And in sports, Ghana expresses willingness to host 2026 Commonwealth Games. And now, the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has rejoiced with Nigerians and residents of the state, particularly Muslim faithful, as they celebrate this year's Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of a month-long spiritual renewal after fasting, prayers, and other spiritual activities. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in his Eid al-Fitr message issued by his special advisor, Media and Publicity, Boyega Akoshile, enjoined Muslims to continue on the path of spirituality, peaceful coexistence, and to remain tolerant of other religious denominations in the state, saying that Lagos is noted for religious harmony. The governor also assured Lagos residents that the economic challenges they are currently facing will soon be over because of several intervention programs by the state and the federal government. As Nigerian Muslims celebrate the Eid al-Fitr with their counterparts across the world, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has joined other faithful in their steadfast belief that Almighty Allah will listen to their supplications and meet their needs at this time. Obasa's prayers came in his congratulatory message to Muslims for having the divine privilege from Allah to partake in the Ramadan. According to Obasa, in a statement by his Chief Press Secretary, Eromasele Ebomele, the Eid al-Fitr is not just a time to eat and be merry, but a day dedicated to thanksgiving to God for the strength and passion He has given the Muslim faithful. Obasa urged the citizens to mark the festival, rededicating their lives to God and doubling their patriotism to the country for national prosperity. Lagos State Head of Service Bode Aguru has congratulated all Muslim faithful in the state for the successful completion of fasting in the holy month of Ramadan. The HOS stressed that the dedication and resilience displayed during Ramadan were truly inspiring, noting that the month of Ramadan is a period of self-reflection that strengthens the core values of Islam, which are peace, unity, and compassion. Speaking after Eid al-Fitr prayer held at the Dodan Barracks Praying Ground of Balindi, Agoro implored all Muslim faithful to imbibe and practice the virtues that entail kindness, love, tolerance, and peace, as exemplified by the Holy Prophet Muhammad. He urged residents to continue to dwell in the spirit of unity in order to improve and achieve peace and oneness in the state. The General Manager, Lagos State Drivers Institute, LASDRI, Afusat Tiamiu, has appealed to the motoring public and the professional drivers to make the safety of lives and property their priority while commuting during the Eid al-Fitr celebration period and beyond. Tiamiu stated this in a solemn message to residents, imploring drivers to ensure that they do not embark on any journey without servicing their vehicles, and to also ensure that they are in good working condition to avoid unnecessary loss of lives and property. She urged drivers to ensure that they abide by the training they have received at the Institute, be of good conduct, and drive with utmost caution during and beyond the festive period. Tiamiu also enjoined the motoring public to do away with reckless habits that may cause unnecessary accidents such as phone usage, excessive speeding, overloading, disobedience to traffic lights, and other traffic rules and regulations. And now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has reassured Nigerians of his commitment to the renewed hope agenda of his administration. Tinubu gave the reassurance while speaking with newsmen after Eid al-Fitr prayers at the Dodan Barracks, Ikoyi, Lagos State. The president said that the agenda will result in a better Nigeria. Tinubu advised Nigerians to protect the integrity of the nation more than outsiders. He praised Nigerians for their resilience, sacrifices, and endurance. Controller General Nigerian Immigration Service NIS Kemi Nandap says no space will be given to any criminal-minded travelers across the windows of the country. Nandap gave the assurance while extending hearty felicitations to all Muslim officers and men of the NIS, Nigerian citizens and migrants who are residents in the country. She commended all Muslims who, through shared commitment and dedication, took out time to fast and pray for the security, unity and welfare of the country. Nandap charged all Nigerians to continually promote godly virtues on a daily basis while affirming the NIS's commitment to border security and management. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has enjoined Muslims across the country to exercise moderation and not discard the lessons of Ramadan on the altar of celebrations. Mrs. Tinubu commended the womenfolk for their sacrifice of preparing meals for the family and generally taking care of the home front during the holy month of Ramadan, saying their sacrifices will be rewarded by Allah. She urged Muslims to sustain the good deeds exhibited during the month, asserting that Ramadan is a period of reformation and the teachings of how to live a selfless and godly life. And now to foreign news. Russia says the situation is very tense as flood waters continue to rise in the city of Orenburg and surrounding areas. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov warned that large amounts of water are coming to new regions. Also, reports say water levels in the Ural River near Orenburg rose to over 33 feet on Wednesday, well above its bursting point. The flooding has been described as the worst to hit the region in 80 years. Thousands of people have had to flee their homes in southern Russia, and officials in neighboring Kazakhstan say the number of evacuees there has risen to 97,000. In our sports, Ghana's sports ministry has held talks with the governing body of the Commonwealth Games, the Commonwealth Games Federation, CGF, over the possibility of hosting the 2026 Games. According to Sports Minister Mustafa Usif, the preliminary discussions had been positive, with the president of the Commonwealth Games visiting Ghana to inspect facilities. The 2026 Games is currently without a host city after Malaysia rejected the CGF's offer, which included £100 million in supporting funds. In an official statement, Malaysia said its decision was due to time constraints, costs, and an insufficient offer of funding. The CGF had asked Malaysia to step in after the Australian state of Victoria withdrew, citing ballooning costs. Just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room. Please keep your valuables off the view of miscreants. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a forum for women across the 57 local government and local council development areas in the state with a view to enhancing their productivity and economic growth? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has rejoiced with Nigerians and residents of the state, particularly Muslim faithful, as they celebrate this year's Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of a month-long spiritual renewal after fasting, prayers, and other spiritual activities. President Bola Tinubu has reassured Nigerians of his commitment to the renewed hope agenda of his administration. We also told you that Russia said the situation is very tense as flood waters continue to rise in the city of Orenburg and surrounding areas. And in sports, Ghana's sports ministry has held talks with the governing body of the Commonwealth Games, the Commonwealth Games Federation (CGF) over the possibility of hosting the 2026 Games. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebeshi. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon.
Timeliness begins with the letter T.